friends.
Hello.
Welcome back to episode 10. We've made it. We've done
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
Kind of 11.
Kind of, yeah, if you include our intro. But yeah, we've done 10 consistent weeks of episodes.
It's fun.
That's pretty exciting. And we have a lot of people listening.
Yeah.
Which, it still blows my mind that people listen to us, to be honest. But
It's quite the compliment.
yeah. Just talk about sometimes random shit.
Yeah, I mean, what did we talk about the other day? We talked about girl guides.
Yeah, I cut that part out, but
Oh,
yeah.
did you?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, we talked about Cheer by the Dozen movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, in recent news, I have to say thank you to everyone who supported me
Oh my
in
God.
bringing Shrek 1 and 2 back to Netflix, because it is indeed back on Netflix.
Have
now.
you seen them yet?
Not yet.
No.
I've been a little busy the last couple days.
Preoccupied.
Yeah, I've had a lot in the last few days to do, but I was overjoyed when I saw it, and you best believe that before the weekends, I will be watching it.
Really?
Yeah. Probably
won't.
both, to be honest.
That's a bit much.
Why?
Like back to back.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, that's true.
You love what you love. Plus,
Shrek is love.
Shrek is life.
Ew.
Plus, they're great movies.
They are. The soundtracks are bopping.
Yeah. So, everything's great about it. The animation's good. The soundtrack's good. The voice acting is good.
True.
Like, Mike Myers is Shrek. Like, for real.
Yeah, he's Scottish,
Eddie
right?
Murphy?
No, he's not. He's not Scottish. He's Canadian.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
Cana-
yeah,
he's from
he is
Scarborough.
Canadian, yeah. Yeah, and there's like a little monument thing.
There's like Mike Myers Way or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. To remember him by. He's not dead, I don't think.
No, he's just fond in our hearts.
Yeah, because Shrek. Probably because Shrek.
Or Austin Powers.
Yeah, okay, so I just found out that they were the same person.
Why?
Because I've never seen Austin Powers.
Oh, ever.
No.
Why?
I've seen like bits and pieces of
It's
it.
hilarious.
I've heard it's like dumb humor.
Yeah, I love it.
And then Judah and I started watching it. I forget why we stopped. I don't remember why we stopped. But we started watching it, and he was like, I have no idea if you're going to like this or not.
It's a bit stupid.
Yeah, that's what he said.
But it's so funny.
But he was like, it is good, but it's stupid.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I started it. I still haven't finished it.
No.
So we'll see how I like it. I'll watch it before we record the next episode and let you guys know
And then
what
you
I
tell
think.
me about it.
Yeah, I'll let you know what I think about it.
I love it. My favorite's Goldmember. I think that's the second one.
Wait, what? Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't even know there was a second one.
I think there's 3.
What's the first one called? Austin Powers.
There's one with Beyonce.
The Spy Who Kissed Me.
Or Shagged Me.
The Spy Who Shagged Me. And here I was trying to be PG-13 with Kissed Me. Let's find out.
I think it's the Spy Who Shagged Me.
As the first one, though.
Yes. I don't think Goldmember's the first. Goldmember's great.
International Man of Mystery.
Okay, both wrong.
Is the first one.
What's the second?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out. Oh, I think the second is The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Right.
It doesn't say, like, what order they're in. This was 99. This was in Goldmember is 2002.
So that's the last one.
Yeah, and then the first one came out the year we were born.
Damn.
Yeah. Which is The Man of Mystery.
They're good.
International Man of Mystery. Was 97, 99, and then 2002.
Damn.
It took a long time to release movies back then.
I think they just like had more space in between them. Don't know why.
On purpose, or did they have to spend that time because technology?
Probably that.
Probably that. That's
Things
what I
just
want.
took longer.
Longer.
Like editing wise as well.
I think filming probably took longer too.
Everything's so digital now.
I'm glad.
It's like you're not even in the
Takes-
film industry.
I mean, I edit.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
it's
imagine.
not movies.
Yeah, but like, remember Fight Club, where he edits film,
Yeah.
and you have to actually cut the film,
Oh yeah.
and then he.
Was that the 90s? When did Fight Club
I don't
come out?
know.
I
He,
think
he did. I mean, he was just that was in the movie he was doing it, but I don't know. Maybe that did take place in the 90s though. I'm not sure. He would like splice in one frame of his penis.
That's a good movie.
That's funny.
I thought it was some weird thing that I would ask and people like, Can you
yeah.
talk about Fight Club?"
Basically, okay, so as a female, guys would say, like, when I would be like, they would be like, oh, Fight Club's so good.
Yeah.
So good. And I was like, okay, what's it about?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't talk about Fight Club. Sorry, that's my computer. I don't know how to turn it off. So, but they were like, oh, you can't talk about Fight Club. You can't talk about Fight Club. And I was like, well, then how the fuck am I supposed to know whether I want to watch it or not?
Yeah.
What I thought it was...
Is you couldn't watch it because you were female?
That, like, I just assumed that I wasn't going to like it because I
Right.
was female. Which, is a whole other thing.
I also
But-
thought it was...
Yeah, don't talk about it, because we can't talk about it. You technically can't talk about it, because if we talk about it, then it ruins it. So...
That's so silly.
You can't... But it does, realistically. You know that it does.
I know, but it's an old movie. Everyone's seen it.
No, they have. You just saw it this year, so you
I
can't
mean
even
the
say everyone's seen
collective.
it. Yeah, but you can't say that. What if somebody on here hasn't seen it?
They should watch it.
Then we'd ruin it for them.
It's good. I liked it.
Yeah.
It
So
was long.
it is long, but it is worth the watch. So although you can't talk about Fight Club, watch it. Basically is the gist of what we're trying to say.
And Brad Pitt's hot in it.
Yeah, Brad Pitt is hot in it.
He's hot in it.
Yeah. I think old Brad Pitt is also hot.
Like 50 Brad Pitt?
Yeah. Like Daddy Brad Pitt.
That's true. Like Salt and Pepper.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
I think his peak was... What's that movie he did with Angelina Jolie? Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I love that
That's a good one.
I love that movie.
So
I
do
just saw it for the first time a couple
Did
years
you?
ago. Yeah. I didn't think I was going to like it.
I
But
love
it was
that.
good.
And she's a good actress.
She's hot, too. So that helps.
Got a hiccup.
You okay?
Yeah.
A hiccup or a burp?
I think it was both.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like as I've gotten older, the age gap between who I'm okay with like being attracted to has gotten larger.
I see that. Well, like, I like, what's his name? Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, and Jeff Goldblum is old.
He's like 63.
Yeah. Is he 63?
He's in his 60s. So yeah, is he
Hey
65?
Siri, how old is Jeff Goldblum?
Jeff Goldblum is 68 years old.
Shut up.
Ah, that's funny. He's almost 70.
Still could get it.
He's almost as old as my grandma.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's wild.
I didn't think he was that old. Wasn't Meryl Streep like 70?
I don't know. Meryl Streep is, wow, talented.
I love her.
Yeah. I want her to be my mom.
Or like, I'd want her to be like my great aunt. I feel like she'd be a sick aunt.
Probably.
You know?
Yeah. She gives off with nice aunt vibes.
Nice aunt vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. I also like, am shocked when I find out how old people actually are in Hollywood.
I know, because they have, like, skin regimens that make them look 12.
Yeah, or plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Because Chris Evans is now 40.
Has he had any work done? I think it's just good genes.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think he would say anything if he did.
No?
I don't think any of the
I would own up to
Avengers
it.
would. Yeah, but Avengers have like everybody puts them on a pedestal for being like role models and stuff.
That's true.
So I can't see any of them openly admitting to.
I'm sure a few of them have had, like, Botox.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right? Might as well.
Has anybody in Hollywood not?
Oh my god, we were talking yesterday about Donatella.
Her face, wow.
I saw it on TikTok first.
Same.
She looks so
'Cause I don't keep
pretty.
up with her.
She used to look so pretty.
Yeah. People, I think, like, in Hollywood, there's, like, that pressure to look young.
Yeah.
And then, like, as they start to get to that point, they're like, oh, I have to do something about it before it gets bad.
Yeah.
And then they
overdo it. I
Yeah.
think also because then they get obsessed with the feeling of getting work done.
can't relate.
Like, wanting to look better all the time.
Yeah,
It's an addiction.
but now she looks rough.
Oh, she looks she looks like 90.
She looks like she could be on Botched.
I'm sure she has.
She probably has. But, yeah. I mean, I don't know what he's doing.
Who, Chris?
Yeah, but
I love
he
him.
looks great. I am not complaining about it. So
Because he's 40-something, right?
he's 40 now. He
He's
just turned
40.
40. That's
He looks
literally,
good.
he is close. He is 3 years younger than my father.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind dating a 40-year-old man.
I mean, I don't have that experience. I've also not really spent a lot of time with 40-year-old men. So I'm not too sure. But, like, I feel like I could definitely find something in common with Chris.
Right. Like what? He likes dogs.
He likes dogs. I like dogs.
He's a great ass.
Yeah, he has a great ass. I have a great ass.
There you go.
He likes to go to the gym.
Yeah.
I like to go to the gym.
Anything else?
I'm attracted to him. He's also probably attracted to him.
Yeah, he's a Gemini.
That really doesn't mean that much to me. You know what? I'll take one for the team and date the Gemini, okay?
Gemini, not all Gemini men are bad,
Okay.
honestly.
I've heard different.
I think it depends.
I think everything depends.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, my big fault with zodiac signs.
Some of them just got traits, you know?
So today's episode
Yeah.
is about our trip to England, which we went in 2019. June of 2019. Well, you left early, but we were in London, in England together in June of 2019.
Yeah, the beginning.
Yeah, I left June 1st.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I moved into my apartment, my new, not apartment. I moved into my new room on May 30th. 31st. So I moved in on May 31st. And I slept at your place that night.
Right.
Because I had to work and I had moved everything to the new place except my suitcase that I was going with.
Oh.
And then I went to work and then got on a plane.
Who drove you?
A friend of mine drove me to the airport. And yeah, I got on a plane You heard that how great that trip was for me. In our episode Titty Turbulence.
Yep.
That was a rough trip for me. It was my first time flying alone, too. Was it your first time flying alone?
No.
When have you flown alone before?
I flew with... but I guess I wasn't by myself. But we didn't have any adults with us. We were 14. 15.
Where?
We went to Jersey.
Jersey.
You know the Jersey Channel Islands near England?
Oh.
We went there in 2013, I want to say. So I was 15.
Your mom just let you get on a plane by yourself?
Well, we had an escort.
What do you mean?
Like an airport escort comes and grabs you and then takes you to your seats.
But then what did you do when you got there?
We walked out.
Yeah, but who, like, looked after you?
My aunt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
didn't just, like, go
I was
to
like, you
Jersey.
just went to Jersey by yourself?
No,
like,
no. No, my aunt lived there at the time. So we went and visited her for, like, a week.
Okay. That
Yeah.
makes more sense. Because
But-
I was like... How old were you?
15, 14? It was the summer
Yeah,
after
that's
grade
young.
9.
Yeah,
So I guess
that's
15.
Yeah, we would have been 15. That's young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was young, but it was fun. But that was the last time I flew by myself. And then I flew by myself to England. This time around.
Yeah. So that was technically your first time flying alone.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
fine though, I liked it.
Yeah, I had a bit of a rough go there. Usually if I'm with somebody else, I'm better.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, because on the flight home, I was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, a week before we were going to go, because it started when I first moved to Toronto. Because I had moved for like a week. I was not there long. I had like just moved in. And Annie was like, by the way, I'm going to England
Yeah.
at this time. You should come. And I was like, you know what? I should come.
Fuck it.
Booked a ticket right then and there. Round trip. And you flew with Air Transat.
Yeah.
So I booked through Air Transat. And then Annie just moved her date to a different day.
Yeah, like my returning flight, I just extended it and then we booked seats together.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
I know.
And we got to choose our seats. So we sat together. We sat right near the bathrooms, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Because they have a little bit extra leg room. And they're not 3 seats. It's just 2 seats.
Yeah, I need leg room on a 7-hour flight.
Yeah. Yeah, not going to lie. The flight... Did you get the extra leg room with the flight there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. And I'm kind of claustrophobic. So that was a bit rough. I think that might have been part of the reason
Probably.
why I had the panic attack. But yeah, so it started, that was in October of 2018 that I booked that. And then, yeah, I didn't even have a job at that point. I had quit my job. I had moved to Toronto without a job. And then booked my ticket to England without a job.
Yeah.
But, you know, I had also wanted to go to England for a long time. Like, it was on there mainly because I love Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And I grew up, like, reading the books and stuff. So it had been on there for a long time. And then I did get a job, and it was a pretty wild job. Like, I was working a lot. So then I didn't really think about the trip. Like, before we went, there were, like, things like, Annie was like, oh, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? Or I would be like, hey, can we do this while we're there? And Annie was like, yeah, like, that sounds good. Like, we were both pretty easygoing about it. We would just be like, oh, these are the few things that we want to do. And then Annie would book it. I didn't worry about booking it, thankfully. Annie booked it for me. And then I would just give Annie, like, my half of the money for it.
It was honestly really easy.
Yeah. And then she just got them all for while we were there, the time that we were there. And then, other than that, I didn't know what days these things were on. I didn't know. The only thing I knew was the day and time that my flight was and when we were going home.
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't know anything else.
I think it was just easier for me to have all the shit organized and then just let you enjoy the trip. Without thinking about the planning stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've been to England numerous of times. I'm from there.
Yeah.
And I've done the whole London Eye. I've literally done it all probably 5 times since I was 6.
Yeah.
But you've never done that before.
No.
What did we do? We did the bus tour.
Yeah.
And then was that the main touristy thing that we did? Because the bus tour then just kind of did everything for us.
Yeah. Like
in one swoop.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There were like, we went like around London a lot.
Yeah.
But we just took transit. Like,
it's so easy.
It's really, I mean, you with directions is a bit rough.
Yeah.
But as long as I had the map, we were fine. So there's also, like, the subway goes everywhere in London. I was shocked at how far we could go with the train.
You can go anywhere. It goes all over the city.
It goes all over the country.
Well, yeah, that's the train system.
Yeah, but still, like, even the train system just in general, like, we have that, but it's not to the extent that it is there.
No, like before you came, I was staying in Bedford, which is about a 40-minute train ride.
To Gatwick?
To Gatwick.
Or to London?
To Gatwick.
Yeah.
Because I was staying at my step-grandparents for like a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was gonna come literally from Bedford and then just meet you at...
Is that what you did?
That's what I did. So when you came out of the gate, I had literally just gotten off of a train myself.
Yeah. And I flew into Gatwick because A, it was cheaper.
It's so much cheaper.
And B, you at the time, I didn't know this. I knew we were going to be in Brighton for a couple days, but I didn't know when we were going to be in Brighton.
Yeah.
So I showed up, and Annie was like, oh, yeah, we're just going to get on a train and go to Brighton.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. So that was fine. I was pretty tired when I first landed.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I need caffeine. So when I first landed, I got out. It took a while, like, for me to get there.
I think I was waiting for about an hour.
Yeah, because I got my baggage relatively quickly compared to Toronto. Toronto, when we came back, was rough.
Toronto Pearson is a nightmare.
We had to wait. We'll get there. But when I landed, I got my luggage pretty quickly, and then I had to go through customs. Is that what it's called? So I had to go through customs, and then I had to wait, and they had to, like, check my passport and, like, all of that kind of stuff, and stamp things and stuff like that. And then I got through, and I finally get to Annie, and Annie has, like, a boomerang of me when, because I was like, I need caffeine. I was like, it was a rough trip. And we got, like, a latte and some food at, like, a little cafe because we had to wait for our train anyway. That was another thing. I didn't know where anything was. Like, I couldn't tell you where things were in that airport.
Oh.
I just followed Annie.
Thankfully, I've been through that airport quite a few times.
Yeah.
And it's pretty easy if you just follow the signs. But I think if you've come off of a flight and you're, like, disoriented and you're in a new country.
Yeah. It was just like I still now couldn't tell you where we went.
Because we were I think you landed in the North Terminal. It was either one, but either way, we had to go to the south. It was either you landed in south and then we had to go to the north.
I remember we had to go to the opposite side.
Because then there's this huge, like, we had to go down an elevator, and then there was a shuttle that goes from one end of the airport all the way to the other. Because on the other side of the airport is where all the trains were.
Oh, so wait, so did we get on like a little car thing?
Yeah, do you remember we got on that little shuttle thingy?
No recollection.
Uh,
Because where did we eat though? Did we eat on my side of the airport?
we ate on your side first.
Okay, because I remember eating.
Wait. No, we didn't.
Okay.
Because we literally came in, like, you came in, and then
Yeah.
instantly we went down the elevator.
Okay, yeah.
And
That
then
makes
in
sense.
the shuttle, and then when we were on the other side,
Yeah.
we got food.
Yeah, we got food, and there was like a cafe there. We got sandwiches and then lattes because I was like, I need
Yeah, I think
caffeine.
we went to Marks and Spencer's.
I think so. And then they had
M&S.
like a seating area because this was before COVID, so you could actually sit in places. So then we sat and ate, and then I was like, oh, do we need to like catch a train or something? And he's like, yeah, but it's okay. Like, we have time.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, we should probably head over. We head over, and our train gets delayed like, what, 5 times?
Yeah.
Like, it just keeps
It
getting
just kept
delayed.
putting back.
We thankfully found, like, there was, like, this weird, like, tiny little area before you go down to, like, the platform to our train with, like, 2 red couches and, like, one of those, like, espresso... what is it? It's like a espresso bar, but it's like a vending machine. So you would like put money
yeah.
in, and then you'd take a cup and put it under, and then it would give you like your coffee. So I just laid on one of those couches, and then Annie just like kept track of when it was gonna come.
Yeah.
And I took like a little mini nap there. And then we got on the train. We still waited on the platform for a bit, didn't we?
Yeah, like a good 20 minutes. We were waiting
We were
a lot
waiting
for that
for
train.
a
I don't know. I
long time.
don't know if it was weather because the weather was fine.
No, but it just like got...
Something was wrong.
Something was wrong. And then we got on, and I don't remember that train trip.
I don't really remember much of it. I think I was on my phone for the majority of it.
And I think I was dozing.
Yeah, you were sleeping for the most part. And then when we were actually coming up and then you could start seeing the ocean, I think is when
Yeah.
you started taking pictures.
Yeah, I think so.
Because if anyone doesn't know where Brighton is, it's south of London. So it's basically right on the bottom
Of England.
of England where the water is.
Yeah.
Like southeast,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's stunning.
Yeah. And then, yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
And, like, even, like, the train trip itself was nice. But I just remember, like, I was pretty tired. But then Annie's like, you can't sleep until, like, an actual time. Because, like till 10-ish. She was going to, like, have me stay up till 10. And then I was like, okay. And I was okay because I had, like, been dozing. And I had the latte. So I think those helped a lot. And then we get there, and we had to drag our suitcases through Brighton to
The
get
cobble streets.
the cobble streets to get to our Airbnb,
Yeah.
which was just
Was
funny.
it raining?
Yeah, it
It
was
was
raining when we
raining.
got there. Yeah,
Because we were dragging. Also, I had a big ass suitcase because I was doing a month prior of traveling.
Yeah,
So I had all of my shit and it was heavy.
yeah, and we were dragging it. It was so funny. It was so funny. We did that another time on this trip, which we'll get to.
Oh yeah, with London.
Yeah, but yeah,
And we had to carry the heavy ass suitcases up that staircase.
Yeah, the Airbnb we stayed at, super cute.
Yeah,
Airbnb.
it was so cute.
But the door you come in is one of the narrowest doorways I've ever been through.
Yeah.
And then the narrowest staircase. And I'm talking like a good...
Like a spiral staircase. Was it a spiral
No, it was
one?
straight, but then we had to turn around the corner to go straight up again. And there
Yeah.
was like 6 steps up the second side, but there was like a good 20 stairs up the first set.
It was a steep.
It was a steep, narrow, so then we get up there, and the apartment itself was super cute.
Yeah, it was so cute.
It, like, the layout was like you come in and you're in like a little like kind of doorway, like hallway area with like a closet, and then to the right there was the open
living room,
dining room, kitchen. It was super cute.
Yeah.
And then to the left was the master bedroom. And through the master bedroom
was the bathroom.
And that was it.
The bathroom was so cute.
The whole thing was just super cute.
And it was affordable. Do you remember how much we paid for it?
No.
We stayed three nights or 2 nights and 3 days?
2 nights and 3 days.
It wasn't more than 400 Canadian total.
No, I think it was 300.
Yeah.
I think I paid 150.
Yeah, that sounds about
one.
right.
Yeah.
So, pretty cheap for Brighton.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Because we were almost near the water. We were. Because as soon as you come out and then go right, if you walk down straight, that's the pier.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the
I think
boardwalk.
it was cheaper. I think it was 150 for the whole thing,
It could have been. It was really cheap.
Now that I think about it, I think it was 150 for the whole thing.
Because the most expensive thing was the hotel in in London.
Yeah, which was more expensive. I think that one was much more expensive.
Yeah. Also, because how many nights were we in London for? 5?
Yeah. No, longer. Because we stayed for 10 days. And 2 of those were in...
I think we did 6 nights and 7 days.
I think so too. 6 nights... Wait, for London, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 2 nights in Brighton. Yeah.
I think so.
But
London's expensive.
London is expensive. We were in like a safe and good area though, so that was good.
I can't remember the area that we stayed in. Do you remember?
It was Paddington.
Was it Paddington?
Yeah, because we were like right next to Paddington. We were like right around the corner from Paddington Station, and they had like the little park with the little bear in it.
Oh yeah, it was Paddington.
Yeah, it was a really nice area.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, in Brighton we stayed literally like half a block from the sea.
Yeah, it's nice.
We were so close. Like, it was really nice.
Because they call it the lanes.
Yeah, we stayed right there. And the lanes were so cute. Like, there's nothing here
that has that.
that's like that.
No.
It was so cute. There's so many, like, small businesses that are there. We went and got... Cronuts, yeah, the first day. And then we got 6, and then we cut them into 4. And then we each got, like, to have pieces of each one.
Yeah.
It was really nice. And then we just kind of walked through the lanes the first day. Mm-hmm. I think we might have done a little bit of shopping. And
I'm sure we did.
But I'm not sure if I think we went into shops, but I don't think we actually bought anything the first day.
There's not really much to do in Brighton other than shopping in the lanes.
Yeah.
And going on Brighton Pier.
Yeah.
Or swimming in the sea.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. So that first day, we just kind of chilled.
Yeah.
And walked through, and then we watched a bit of Love Island.
Oh, yeah.
When we got back, and we went to Sainsbury's so that we could get groceries. Because we didn't want to eat out that first night, so we got one of those like oven pizzas that we could make in the oven, and we got that, and then 8:00 hit, and I was like, I need to sleep. And Annie's like, you can't sleep yet. You have to stay awake. Like, you have to stay awake for a bit.
I think we crashed around like 9.
9. Literally, we went to sleep at 9, and I passed out.
I was tired too, because also I had done a shit ton of traveling before as well.
Yeah. So we both like knocked out at 9. We didn't wake up until 9 a.m. the next day.
Yeah.
We slept for a full 12 hours.
It was a good sleep, though.
It was good. We definitely needed it. And then the next day, like, we both, like, I was, like, ready to go the next day.
Yeah, you didn't feel, like, affected by the time zone.
No, it was, like, such a quick, like, transition. Yeah, it went pretty easily. Did you find the transition hard?
Not really.
What about when you came back?
When I came back, I felt it.
Yeah, I felt it bad.
I felt it, like, quite bad.
It took me, like, 3 days to get back to normal.
Yeah. I just felt groggy, and I was sad. Because I'm like, I don't want to go.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just there for so long.
Yeah.
Because I had left the last week of April.
Yeah, you were gone for a while.
I was gone for a while.
I was like happy to be home, mainly because I missed Judah.
Yeah.
Because at that time, this was still in our first year of dating. We had just started dating in the March before. So that was the longest we had been apart at that time.
Yeah.
Which is funny to think about.
Yeah, because now COVID.
Because now with COVID, we went months without seeing each other for a bit. But yeah, so then I was happy to come home. But, well, I really enjoyed that trip.
Yeah.
That was a good trip. And then, what did we do the second day? Did we just go to...
We just, like, walked around in the lanes.
And we went to, like, their mall.
Yeah. We went to the high street.
In London?
No.
No,
in Brighton.
in
We went to their
Brighton.
high street and then we went in the mall.
Yeah.
And then we went on the pier.
Oh, we went to Primark.
Oh,
Which I had, like, watched YouTube videos about. And Costa. And I was like, this is, like, their Starbucks, kind of. Like, they have Starbucks, but...
Costa's quite popular.
Yeah. Or I guess they're Tim Hortons, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's nicer than Tim Hortons.
Yeah, the sandwiches are nicer.
Yeah. And we ate there quite a bit because, like, we always were drinking, like, chai lattes. And usually we were on the go. So it was easy to stop there and get, like, a healthy sandwich or something.
We even stopped there when we were in Watford.
Yeah. I think we did, like, a good job of, like, we were on the go pretty much all the time. And then just being able to, like, nip into a Costa.
Yeah.
And, like, grab a quick lunch. And then, like, head out again was really nice.
Yeah.
Like, if we needed, like, a bit of a rest with some energy, like, we would have, like, an energy bar, a latte, sit there for, like, a short time, and then go again.
Yeah.
So, I honestly think that's what got us through, like, how much we actually did.
Yeah, we were so busy.
We were so busy.
But it didn't feel overwhelming.
No.
Like, I never felt like I, like, had to stick to, like, a time schedule.
Yeah, we just kind of, like, went about how we wanted to.
Yeah.
Even, like, that night, we went to Nando's for dinner. And we kind of did an early dinner, I think. It was, like, when...
Yeah.
It was a little bit earlier. But we went for dinner at Nando's, which was great. Because at the time, there wasn't really Nando's here. Or Nando's had just started coming here.
Yeah.
And that was nice. And then we went to Brighton Pier after that, which was so funny. We did, like, a few of the rides.
Yeah. We went on a few of the rides. Oh, my God.
We did, like, Annie has some videos of it. And we did, I forget, it's called, like, Mouse something.
Like Mouse Trap or something like that.
Yeah, and the way it's set up is literally it's on the end of the pier in, like, the corner. So when you whip around certain corners, like, you feel like you're going to fall off into the ocean.
Yeah.
And I'm just, like, literally there's a part where I'm screaming, like, it's right there. The ocean's right there. And I'm, like, screaming. It was funny.
And the old pier is also still there.
Yeah, it's
because
there too.
it burnt down.
Yeah, oh, that's sad.
Yeah, but they haven't moved it.
No, it's just there, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah.
That
The
you
old
can
pier
see
was
it.
huge.
Yeah. And, like, we also went on that haunted one.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't scary.
I was terrified.
Were you?
Yeah, remember the whole time I just screamed.
Yeah, you did.
I just, like, plugged my ears and closed
It was a
my eyes.
kid's ride.
I don't know why I went on it.
I don't know either.
It was just, like, dark, and then there were, like, weird noises and, like, weird things touching you, and, like, I was just screaming, and I just kept laughing and being like, it's fine, it's fine.
I can't remember how much it was.
I don't remember how much anything was.
No. We kind of just spent and didn't really think.
There were certain things that, like, I feel like we did a good job of, like, budgeting.
Yeah.
But, like, also, like, certain things, like, I wasn't gonna care how much it cost to go on a few rides at Brighton Pier. Like, we chose not to do the arcade. because they have a full ass arcade in there.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even know about.
They have a massive one.
But that was really cool to like walk through there and see that.
It wasn't busy either when we went.
No, we were like the only ones riding rides.
Yeah. I think it was because the weather was kind of gloomy that day.
Yeah, it was pretty cold too.
Yeah. It was cold.
Yeah, it was pretty cold. We were wearing like, I was in tights, and then we
And
were
a
wearing like
jacket.
full sweaters and then jean jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also got, what are those things? They're like a pastry type thing. Crepes. We got crepes.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Which in London they do crepes with, what do they put on them?
They usually put like sugar and lemon.
Yeah. And then
That's nice.
and then we walked down by the water, and there were seagulls trying to eat our
Eat
food. Yeah. But
We didn't do much that day.
We didn't do much in general. It was
No.
really just like
It was like a chill kind of like after your flight.
yeah, but it was really nice to have those like few days of just like chilling, going out when we wanted, shopping when we wanted. Like we literally just did whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think if there was anything else we did in Brighton specifically.
I'm trying to think, but I don't think so.
I think we literally just
did the lanes and the pier.
yeah, the lanes, the pier. Yeah, that was pretty much it. We just did some shopping.
Yeah. And then the next day we just took the train out.
Yeah, back to London.
Do you remember where we went in? From Brighton
Victoria.
to Victoria, and then we took the subway.
No. So we got to Victoria Station.
Yeah. Oh, we walked.
And then we decided, like, oh, it's not that far. Because also taxis there are expensive.
Yeah.
And we were like, we don't want to take a taxi. It's
We'll
fine.
walk.
We'll just walk.
Yeah.
We dragged our literally like 20 to 30 pound suitcases. Yours was probably like 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Through Hyde Park. Hyde Park, right?
Yeah.
Through Hyde Park. So people are enjoying their summer afternoons
On a picnic, and we're just dragging
and we're
them
just
through gravel.
It's gravel, and we're just dragging these suitcases through Hyde Park.
We were walking for like 40 minutes.
we were like, oh, 40 minutes is fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, no.
No.
We dragged. I mean, it was fine.
You got to see everything in a different kind of way.
Saw all of Hyde Park. We saw the Marble Arch because we had to walk past it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we saw quite a bit.
Yeah.
We also were kind of close to the Marble Arch
I think so.
because we had to walk like literally through. Not the marble. Was it the marble one?
I know which one you're talking about. The huge ass arc.
Yeah, it was like a huge. Yeah, it was like a big one.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know the official name
Yeah.
of it.
We were also super close to Kensington.
Yeah, Kensington was close to us.
Yeah. So, yeah, we walked all the way past all of that.
Yeah.
Finally made it to our hotel, which was so cute.
It was cute.
It was in a good area. We were like on a quiet street.
Yeah.
The window opened, like it was like this huge window.
And you could go up in it.
Yeah, you could just like fully open the window and then step out onto your balcony.
Yeah, it was cute.
It was so cute. We had one random chair.
Yeah.
Out
one
on our
random
balcony.
chair. The room was very small.
It was. But we didn't really need more than that.
No, you're just there. I think when you're doing like tourism stuff in London, you just need a place to sleep.
Yeah.
It literally doesn't matter as long as it's like clean.
Yeah.
And we got a place for breakfast.
Yeah.
Breakfast wasn't that great.
No, I don't even think we ate breakfast every day because we
No.
would go out sometimes.
I think we would go down grab like a banana or a muffin.
Yeah. And there was like a couple times that we ate a full breakfast there, but not as much.
No.
But that was okay. It was nice to have it if we wanted it.
Yeah, and I don't think anything was wrong with the place.
No, it was nice. It was an older building.
Yeah.
But it had an elevator.
Yeah.
The layout was a bit strange to me because the elevator's in the middle of the building and then it goes up and there's only 2 floors and then it's just long.
Yeah.
but it's not like long hallways. It's a little strange, like the layout.
It's just such an old building.
Yeah.
And it was obviously a house and they've converted it.
Yeah. It was
Into a
like a
hotel.
bunch of townhouses in a row that they've converted into like a hotel.
Yeah, I think it was called the Royal Cambridge Hotel.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah,
though.
it was 600 Canadian.
Oh yeah. I think I knew
think
that.
it was 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think it was
Because
6.
it was one of the most expensive things because
Yeah.
you're staying like in central London.
Yeah, and we stayed for a while.
We stayed for a while, and it had breakfast with it, which is so
Yeah.
hard to find for a good price.
Yeah. So
Sir.
somebody just yelled. So that was really nice, and then like I just remember it being like so chill. Like
Yeah.
we had the like I can't remember exactly like what we did on each day. But like one of the days we did do the bus tour. I think that might have been the second day we were there. It was pretty early on.
Yeah, it was the big bus tour.
The first day we did Portobello Market.
Oh god, yeah, we did.
Yeah, so that was fun.
I
And
forgot
it was
about that.
actually like open.
Yeah.
And there was like things happening. So we like went there. I got like little these little like compact mirrors.
Wasn't that in Notting Hill?
Yeah, so Notting Hill and like Portobello
They're
Market.
all in the same area.
They're all in like the same area. So we did like all of that. That was really fun. We also went to that donut shop. We love donuts.
Yeah, we went to the donut shop where Zoe had gone.
Yeah,
Zoella.
and they do giant
they're good.
donut. I forget what it's called. Let me see. I probably put it on my Instagram.
I can literally picture it.
Yeah,
I can't remember
It's
the
like a
name of it.
green with like a blue
And there's
neon.
a cursive sign.
Yeah,
They display the donuts outside in like in the
in
glass
the window.
mirror.
Yeah, and then there's a little door. You just go to the door and order
Yeah.
what you want.
And right beside it is the Notting Hill bookshop
yeah,
from the movie.
from
That's
that movie.
That's the one that I wanted to see when we were in Notting Hill.
Yeah, and we went in there.
So cute. And they have like colorful houses. Everyone's really lovely who lives there.
Yeah, the colorful houses are super cute.
It is expensive in Notting Hill. Like if you were
Yeah.
to like live there as well.
Yeah.
But it's super cute. And then all the markets. Like I got the compact mirror as well. Ow.
I don't know if this is the name of it, but it's got a thing saying always a good time for donuts. But I don't know if that's the actual
Oh, I don't think it is.
name of the place.
But it was good.
Yeah, it was really. I think I have it in order though. Yeah, Dum Dum Donuts was where we got the cronuts in Brighton. And then day 2 we did like shopping. I did take a short nap. I have a video of it. I did take a short nap that day, and then that night we did Brighton Pier the first night.
Oh, did we?
Not the second night. We did the first night when it was like cloudy.
Yeah.
Second day we did shopping, and then we did go back to the pier, but to get crepes. And we walked by the water, and then we did the lanes and there's like this cute little cafe that was near our place called Curry Leaf Cafe.
Oh,
where
yeah, that place was nice.
Yeah, where we got chai lattes there and just hung out for a bit. We did do Nando's that night for dinner. And then literally the next morning we left and went to London.
Yeah.
We left pretty early.
We did leave really early.
I think we left,
Because we wanted to catch a train early enough to then check in to the hotel the same day.
yeah.
Because check-in was like 12 or 1.
Yeah.
Or was it 3?
I think it was 3, but we went to Victoria Station, and then we booked our tickets for Matilda at Victoria Station,
yeah,
and
we
we got
did.
lunch there at Victoria Station.
Yeah.
And then we walked the 45-minute walk
That was a long ass
to our actual
The reason
hotel.
why we bought the tickets for Matilda is because there was advertisements for it everywhere in Victoria Station.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I want to see that.
It was also like a last-minute decision that we did.
Yeah.
1,000,000% worth it.
It was so much fun.
They were also running Wicked.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted to see that too, but
Wicked was more expensive.
It was a lot more expensive, so we chose to do Matilda
I can't
instead.
remember how much Matilda was. Was it like £40 per ticket?
Yeah, I don't think it was that expensive.
It wasn't crazy. We were on the upper half of the theater.
Yeah.
On the looking over.
Yeah, and we like that day and I have seen Wicked before.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I've seen it before. I'm okay with seeing something different. So then that's when we did it. It was Wellington Arch that we walked past. So we went through there.
Is that the one with the huge like horse on top?
Yeah. There's a horse. There's 2 horses and then like an angel type thing. And then we walked through Hyde Park, which the photo I have is paved, but it is not paved partway through. It's not
paved.
Yeah. But yeah, and then our little room, we went in and checked in. It was super cute. I have like on my, I'm just going through the ones on my highlights.
Oh, yeah.
On my Instagram.
Yeah.
So if you want to go and check those out, that does the day by day.
Oh, God, yeah, we did
I posted them in order, yeah. So then that same day that we checked in, we went to Kensington Gardens in the evening time.
Oh, I loved that.
It was so cute. We like they also like the greenery there is so pretty.
It's so well kept.
Yeah, and like everything's just like nicely taken care of. Like it was like also the weather that we got while we were in London.
We were very lucky.
It was sunny every day. It rained one time.
The only time it rained like a little bit was when we were doing the big bus tour. But then when it was raining, we got off and then we went to go into a bookshop.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember?
It also downpoured when we were in Portobello Market one time.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to go into the Starbucks there.
Yeah.
But we just stayed in the Starbucks for like an hour and then we went back out.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, we went to Kensington Gardens and the statue of Queen Victoria, I think it's Queen Victoria.
Maybe.
Is there.
And there's a tribute to Princess Diana there, I think.
Probably. Because that's where she raised.
Yeah, she used to live in Kensington.
Yeah. And then we went, and they have Kensington Palace there. So we like went through the gardens there, and they have the sunken gardens there. That was so pretty.
Yeah, it was cute. And then I think that same day, because I have a family friend that lives in Kensington. And then on the other, you can like walk through the end of the park and then it comes up on the street.
Yeah.
And we went into her shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where she works.
Yeah.
It was so nice to see her.
What's the name of her shop?
I don't know the name of her shop. Let me see if I can.
Somebody's partying out there.
I know. Oh.
Ew.
What is the name of her shop? I'm not sure the name of her shop, but it's Stephanie Personal Stylist on Instagram. And it's on, how do you say that? Gloucester?
Maybe.
Gloucester Road in South Kensington.
I think that's right. It was great. Her shop is so cute.
It's so cute.
She's so nice.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she was so nice. She gave us, like, she literally gave me the biggest hug ever. I was like, oh, this is so nice.
Yeah, she's lovely.
And you made reservations for us at the pizzeria. It's like an Italian restaurant.
Oh,
DeMario.
Yeah, because Princess Diana used to take her kids there.
Yeah.
And it's tributed to her.
Yeah, it's stunning. It's like covered in flowers outside. Also, I got ravioli for dinner. The best ravioli I've ever had. And you can tell it's like
authentic.
It's made in It's freshly made there. It was so... What did you get to eat?
I think maybe like chicken pasta or something like that.
I think you either got pasta or pizza.
Oh, no, you know what? I got pizza.
Margarita pizza?
Yeah, I got a margarita pizza.
Yeah.
Because I had... When I was in London with my aunt, we went with Steffi.
Oh.
And we all went in there. And then I think she recommended that we go. Because she's
Yeah.
like, oh, you have to go see, because that's where Princess Diana's monument is on the steps.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
And then
There's
Annie's like,
flowers
oh,
on
I
the
already have a
outside.
reservation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was so good. It was probably one of the best meals we had there.
Yeah. It wasn't
Yeah.
crazy expensive, but
I don't remember it being too bad.
no.
I don't think it was too bad.
There was another place that was expensive that we went to.
I don't remember.
We were doing some shopping and then we popped
Oh.
in and we read the menu on the outside.
I remember. It was another Italian place.
That was expensive.
But it's like a chain
yeah.
place, and we were like, oh, Pizza Express, I think. No, not Pizza
no,
Express.
no.
No, but it was like a chain place, and we went in and we were like, this is way more expensive. We were this way, and then we were gonna get dessert, and we were like, let's get dessert
not.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we did that the first night that we were in Kensington.
Yeah, we did quite a
Which
bit.
seemed like it was like a long time. Also, Annie has a photo of me eating ice cream in the park
like
at
holding
Kensington.
your stomach.
Yeah, I'm living my best life eating that ice cream.
Oh, it's so cute, that gardens, because you can just go in and sit on a bench
Yeah.
and then just read a book. Like when I was there by myself,
Yeah.
when my aunt had to work,
Yeah.
and we were staying at Steph's house,
Yeah.
I would literally just go out by myself and sit in the park and just read. Like it's so
that's
nice.
it would be so relaxing to do that too.
And go for a walk or a run.
And like even though like it's busy like while you're there, but there's so much open space that
Yeah, you don't feel
nobody's
too crowded.
crowded, and like you can feel relaxed being there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice. I definitely was like super happy with the area we were in because it was like nice and safe.
Yeah.
And we were close to everything. And
One
like
of the strangest things though is that you have to pay for public bathrooms.
that was wild to
Yeah.
me. You have to pay like what, a toonie?
Or like £2.
Yeah.
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 Or a
'Cause they don't
pound
have-
or something
They don't
like
have
that.
toonies there. Yeah.
Which is weird.
It was weird to me. I was like, wait, what? Because I think at one point I had to go pee because that's how we got to Stephanie.
Because you had to pee.
Because I had to pee.
Yeah.
Which, are we surprised?
Because it was after we had the ice cream because we wanted to go to the bathroom, but then
Yeah.
it was, you had to pay, and we're like,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you have to pay. Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck?
so Steph's was like a 5-minute walk.
Yeah, you're like, oh, it's okay. We'll just go to
We'll
Steph's.
just go to her shop.
Yeah. So we went there, did dinner. But then the second day, we did Notting Hill.
Yeah.
And
I got a tattoo that day.
you did.
Yeah.
Wait, was it that day or was it later? Because we went to Notting Hill twice.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was the later one.
Was it the later
I think it was
one?
the later one.
I don't think it was the same day when we got the mirrors.
No, it was a separate one.
Yeah.
So I got the mirrors the first day we went. And I got Judah a cologne at the market. But yeah, I have like a picture of all the houses like that are colored.
It's sweet there.
And then the Portobello Market, it had like it's like all like underneath, like there's a train that runs above it. It's like
Yeah.
it's also like everything's just like aesthetically pleasing. Like everything just like looks nice. Also way cleaner than I thought.
Yeah.
Like
it
the
does
whole
look
city
a lot nicer.
is just like clean. We went by Banksy's. Like,
his artwork.
yeah, like there's a store there with it. We couldn't go in; it was closed. But it was there, and then I think this might have been the next day. We went to Oxford Street,
Oh yeah.
which is like really
We didn't buy anything.
no, but it
We
was
just
like
looked. It
yeah,
was
we just
nice.
looked. We went in. We briefly went into Hermes.
Harrods?
Yeah, but isn't there a Hermes in there?
What's a Hermes?
It's like a name brand type thing.
Hermes.
I think it's pronounced
Is it
Hermes.
Hermes?
I think so. I think like the bougie people.
I know
call
what you're
it.
talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce
I used to
it.
say Hermes, and then somebody was like,
Hermes?
"No, it's Hermes," and I was like, "Oh, shit."
Not wealthy.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't remember going in there.
We briefly went in, and then we both like we kind of looked around, and then we were like, "I'm like, I feel really out of place," and you're like, "Yeah, me too." And we're like, "Do you want to leave?" And we're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." So we just
We went
left.
to that really expensive place. It's like a department store, and there's
Yeah.
a bunch of stores inside
And
it.
Hermes was in that one.
Yeah, because I got makeup. Do you remember? I went to Bobbi Brown.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh,
and they
it's
had
gonna
like a
bug
Charlotte
me.
Tilbury
Yeah.
like counter as
Oh my
well.
God. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I think you had a Harrods.
No, it wasn't Harrods. Harrods was a separate thing. We went to Harrods,
Oh.
and then we also went to this other place.
I forget what it was called.
Because Zoe and Alfie go all the time.
I know.
Selfridges.
Selfridges, yeah. Yeah, so we went
Selfridges.
in there briefly. But we didn't really do shopping there because, like,
No.
it's pretty high-end shopping, and it's not really our thing.
Yeah, we just we did more shopping at smaller stores
Yeah.
and markets.
Yeah.
Like little
yeah.
knickknacks.
Yeah. And then that night, we went to the Cambridge Theater to see Matilda.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It was so
Honestly,
good.
way better than I was
We
expecting.
did get
it to.
lost.
We got a little lost on the way home.
Yeah.
And it was dark out.
Because we kept going in circles.
In circles, yeah.
We were like, I've seen this before.
Yeah, I remember that. And we were like, I was like, that statue we definitely just saw.
Yeah.
We were just like going in circles. I don't know how we ended up doing that, but
I don't know.
yeah. And then the next day we went to the London Eye.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I think the London Eye is kind of a waste of time.
But you had done it before.
Yes, I have done it before, and then once you've done it, you're like, well,
Yeah.
guess I've done it.
If I ever went back to London,
wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it again. No.
Because it's literally just a big
Giant
wheel.
Ferris wheel, but it doesn't go quick.
I can't remember how much it cost.
I don't remember either.
I think
We got a deal because we bought it with the bus tour.
Yeah, you could do like a three for thing. Like we did the bus tour, the Ferris wheel, and then we did something else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the other thing was. Because one of the things that was offered was the prison,
Oh, the haunted
like
thing.
the haunted thing, and I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm
Maybe
like,
we
you
only
can
did
do
two
that.
then. Because the other one was Madame Tussauds, and we didn't do that.
Yeah, so I think we had the option of getting the 2, but it was a better deal if you did the 3. So you're
Yeah.
like, do you want to do either of these? Because it's better to buy them together. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, I don't really want to. And then we just did the 2 deal.
Yeah.
But we still did the 2, which was, we still got a deal.
Yeah.
But we did that and the bus tour together. And it was on the same day. So we went and did the London Eye at like 11-ish, I think.
And then right from outside, you can hop on.
You can hop on the bus.
And it takes you everywhere because they go by colors or numbers.
They go by colors, which was another thing because
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, we should do, like, I had planned out what we were going to do because we only had it for the one day.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do so much. So I had like marked off what to do. So I'm like, we have to get on this bus first. And then we got on that, and then that bus just didn't come for a while.
Yeah.
And we were just waiting, like, literally 5 of the other bus had come by.
Yeah.
And this bus still hadn't come. And Annie's like, let's just get on this bus. And I was like, nah, I don't know.
It's gonna ruin my plan.
Yeah, but we did it, and we got on, and it was fine.
Yeah.
The London Eye for me was really fun because it was my first time, and I loved seeing, like, literally all of London
Yeah.
from way up there. But yeah, I probably wouldn't do it again a second time.
I think it was my 4th time going up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
really
like, it's
worth
cool.
it for
It's
you.
pretty.
Yeah. And then Annie was like, do you want me to take some pictures of you with it in the background? And I literally have one photo because my hay fever was so bad. My eyes were so puffy. Like,
That's the thing in London or in England in general. Hay fever's really bad.
yeah, yours was bad too.
Mine
We
was
had to
bad.
stock up on Claritin that night.
I was sneezing pretty much the entire
all the
trip.
time. My eye, like, I wasn't really sneezing. My eyes were watery and
And they
like
were itchy.
itchy. They were so puffy.
Yeah. Also, my throat gets itchy.
Yeah, yeah. So that was happening a lot. And then the stop that we were at to catch the bus was right near the Parliament buildings.
Oh, yeah.
So we could see them from where we were standing, which was kind of cool too.
Also, when we were there, they were protesting something at the time. Do you remember?
Yeah, they were protesting Brexit.
Oh, it was Brexit.
Yeah.
Ended up going through.
Ended up going through. But I don't know if they were protesting for it or against it.
I think it was old people protesting for it.
I think so too. But yeah, and then once we got on the bus, we went to Buckingham Palace.
Oh, yeah.
That was our first stop. And they have a little, like, monumental, the Diana, Princess of Wales thing there. So we saw that.
Also, at the time when we went to Buckingham Palace, they were doing an event.
Yeah, it was
blocked off.
It was that where they fly the planes and drop all the colors.
Oh, trooping up the colors of the
troops, something like that. Yeah, and which we didn't manage to get up in time to see that. But yeah, we had to see Buckingham Palace from far away because they had it all gated off because people were going in and out of Buckingham Palace. Yeah. Which was why it was pretty cool to see.
It was cool.
Like, but there was a lot of people there. It was still cool. Like, the grounds are really pretty. Yeah. Like, we also went to
Westminster Abbey.
But it was expensive.
We didn't go in it. Yeah. We took pictures outside of it.
Yeah.
Pretty, though.
It was like $30 to go inside. Yeah. Literally just to go inside.
£30.
Yeah.
Which is like 50 Canadian.
Yeah. It was expensive. So we were like, yeah, I'm going to pass on that one.
We didn't do that.
But we went to the gift shop.
I don't even think we got anything.
No. We just went in.
No. And then we did the Tower of London.
Yeah. We also saw the Beatles store and the Sherlock Holmes store.
Yeah, we did.
Which was really far north. Again, we didn't go into the Sherlock... Oh, we did go into the Sherlock Holmes Museum. But we didn't, like, go into it. We just went into, like, the gift shop.
Yeah, we went to the gift shop area because, again...
It was, like, $25. Yeah. And then we went into the Beatles store, which was cool. Oh, there's one street that we went down on this tour, and the girl was talking about it, and the 3 buildings directly next to each other were, the first building was made in the 1800s, the second building was built in the 1900s, and then the third building was built in the 2000s. And it was just, like, really cool to see 3 different, like... buildings,
different types of architecture,
built in 3 different centuries.
I don't remember seeing that. I don't know how you remember that.
It's pictures. I have the pictures, and then I just remember what they've said about it from the pictures.
That bus took us everywhere. Like, we even went to Oxford Circus.
Yeah, we saw the National Gallery.
God, we went in it.
I don't think that day we did. I think we went a different day and went in.
Did we?
Yeah, but we saw Trafalgar Square.
Oh, yeah.
And it was packed with people because they were doing Eid London.
They were.
You remember? Yeah, so it was packed in there. And then we made it back to the London Eye. And then we got on another bus. Yeah. And went to Covent Gardens.
Oh, God, yeah.
It was so cute.
That's another great market.
It was so nice. And that's where you got your necklace.
What necklace did I get?
Your necklace with the A on it.
Oh, my God, I did.
Where was that?
Oh, my God, I love this brand. It's called Olivia Burton.
Yes, and we went back there again later in the week.
Yeah.
Because we loved it so much.
Also, I got a watch.
Oh my gosh.
I got a necklace and I got a watch.
That watch was so pretty.
It's so pretty. It has butterflies in it.
Yeah.
And it's pink? No. It's black and pink.
It's black and pink.
It's
and
stunning.
Rose gold, I think.
It was the most expensive purchase I've made.
Yeah.
But I didn't get anything when I was in England, really.
Yeah.
I don't really like to shop.
Yeah.
Because I can do that here. Anywhere. Yeah. So, like, I like to get little, like, staples, like jewelry and stuff like that. Yeah. So I got a stunning necklace and a watch. That was maybe, like, 200 pounds.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot. But it's a luxury brand.
It's a luxury, yeah.
I still wear them.
Yeah, it was really nice. She was only going to get the necklace, but I talked her into getting the watch.
I'm glad you did, though, because I love it.
Because she was like, I really want... And I was like, honestly, like, we don't have this brand here.
Yeah.
Like, it's worth it. Like, at the time, if I had the extra money, I would have too. Yeah. But... I didn't, so I chose not to. Yeah. But I do kind of wish that I had.
Yeah, thankfully I brought a lot of spending money with me because I was working prior, so I just saved a shit ton.
Yeah. And then, but that was in Covent Gardens.
Yeah.
And there were like all these other shops. And then there's like all these restaurants.
Oh my God, we went to that psychic.
Oh yeah, we went to a psychic there that literally just like held our hand and then told us.
You're gonna die.
No, she didn't even, she was like, oh, somebody in your life is important to you that starts with the letter C. That's what she said. And I was like,
She
okay.
wasn't good.
No. I'm pretty sure she was fake.
Oh yeah.
But
we did it anyway.
And it was like £2 for her to say that.
Yeah.
So
she was like a tarot reader and a palm reader.
Yeah. So we were like, okay. And then they had like market stuff, but then they also had like high-end shops there. They had like a guy that was like juggling and like doing things for kids.
Someone was playing the violin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they played the Game of Thrones theme.
Yeah.
I have that video
We got donuts
too.
again.
Probably. We get donuts pretty much everywhere we
There's
go.
the little shop on the lower level where they were playing the Game of Thrones stuff.
Oh yeah.
There was a donut place and we got donuts.
And then we went to the St. Peter's Cathedral.
Oh yeah.
Which is where they filmed the Mary Poppins with the birds.
I don't remember that.
In Mary Poppins, the old woman feeding the birds.
Maybe? I don't know.
Well, that's where they
it's
filmed
from.
it. So, we got to see that. So that was really cool for me because I grew up with that movie. And then we went to King's Cross Station.
Oh yeah, we went into the Harry
And we got
Potter store.
cannolis.
I've never had a cannoli like that.
That was the best cannoli I've ever had.
That was good.
I got a pistachio one and then a vanilla one, I think.
Yeah.
And then I think you got a chocolate one, didn't
I got
you?
chocolate and vanilla.
Yeah. And they have the Harry Potter store there, which was really cool. Platform 9 3/4 shop.
Oh, did you get anything in there?
Initially, no, I don't think
did.
so.
I got the Deathly Hallows keychain, which I
Yeah.
still have on my keys, and then I got the first 3 books because I liked
They had the new covers.
they had the new covers.
Yeah. I ended up getting the lanyard, but I don't know if I got it there or if I got it at the because we went to Warner
The
Bros.
actual Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't
Which
think I
was
got
the next
anything.
day
Yeah.
after that. So we went to King's Cross, and that when we started to get really tired by that point, but we hadn't done the Tower of London yet.
Yeah.
So that was our last stop, but we did stop at King's Cross and get a sausage roll.
Oh yeah, you didn't like it.
No, I had very high hopes for a sausage roll. And
I think I hyped it up too much for you just because I love sausage rolls and I used to get them as a kid all the time.
yeah, also like everybody in England talks about how great sausage rolls
Yeah.
are. So I was like hype about it and I really didn't like it. No.
Also, to be fair, that wasn't a great sausage
No,
roll.
we just got it at a random spot in London.
The sausage rolls are really good in South Devon.
Well, that's good to know. Maybe next time I'll go
Maybe
to
next time.
South Devon. But yeah, then the next day that's when we went to Harry Potter.
Yeah, we took a train out to Watford. Watford is rough.
I didn't find it bad, but we were literally just at the station.
We were just at the station.
And then we had like about an hour to 2 hours to like where we had to wait before we could get on the bus
yeah.
when we got there. And then we went to buy this like little shop, and that's where I got my Vapor Max shoes.
Oh yeah, you did. We went into JD Sports.
Yeah, and I saw them and they're baby blue and white, and I fell in love with them.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to
They
have
were pretty.
them. Yeah, they were really cute, but I overpaid for them.
And then we went to Costa.
Yeah, and then we ate and just like chilled there until we had to go.
And then we went on the train.
Did we get on the train then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that was at Shepherd's Bush.
Yeah, we got on the train, and then the train took us out to Watford.
And then we got on the bus.
And then because when I bought the tickets, you can purchase a shuttle
From-
that takes you from the train station straight to Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Is it like 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's not long. It's not
too
that long.
It's the bus basically from the movie.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It's a double-decker bus.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then we took that to the studio.
Yeah.
And so you go in. I'm not going to go through the whole Harry Potter thing because it's a lot.
Yeah.
And I could talk about it forever.
It was sick, though.
It was one of the best experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
And as a Harry Potter fan growing up, like literally, so when you first come in, they have you like sit in seats, and initially they have you like walk through this area where they have all of the movie posters in, and then you get to your seats, and then there's the Great Hall doors that they use to film, and then they like do a little intro, and then you get to walk through those doors to actually start the tour. I was crying.
You were very emotional.
I was like overwhelmed with emotion because like it was just like this thing, like even though I had dreamed about going to England and seeing all this, I never thought it would actually happen.
Right.
So then it was like hitting me like all at once, and like there was so much nostalgia about like growing up with those, and like they were a big part of like a happiness in my life growing up that.
Well, I remember when we went all through, and then near the end you come up to Harry's house.
Yeah.
And you were standing in front of it, and you literally had tears in your eyes, and you're like, I can't believe I'm here.
Yeah. And yeah, because we at that point, that was like, we were good ways of the way through. And
we were
then
about halfway.
Yeah, and then they have like a little area where you can like get a drink and like some food if you want. And then they have outside of this little cafe area, they have the bus, the night bus, and they have Harry's house
and the bridge
from
part 2.
Yeah, and then and just being like able to be like on those things and around those things was just like I drank a butterbeer like beforehand, and then we went out and saw everything, and that's where the house is that they filmed. And I was just overwhelmed. Like it was just
the coolest part for me though was the bank. When they did the animatronics with the dragon.
Yeah, I almost forgot. I have a video of that somewhere. Yeah. It was phenomenal.
The technology's wild.
Yeah, because like the dragon was animatronic, and then you're standing there and the ground starts to shake.
Yeah. And it looks real.
It looks real. It looks like the dragon is coming.
It's really well
towards
done.
You.
Honestly, everything there is so cool.
We got to see like all of the animatronics with like Dobby and
and gross baby Voldemort.
Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was so cool. It was just like, also like I right now for a job do video editing, which at the time I wasn't doing, but like film and how that works has always fascinated me. And to see all that on some level, it's like, oh, well, it's taking away the magic of it. But on another level, it was just so cool.
It was cool because also they had the real sets there.
Yeah, they had everything like to show things moving and everything.
Yeah.
The mirror was there. Like, it was so
God,
cool.
there was so much stuff.
There was so much.
And at the very end, they had all of everyone a part of the team on little wands. Do you remember that? The whole wall.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone that has ever been a part of the film.
Yeah.
The franchise.
Yeah.
They were all on a wand.
So, like, you know how, like, for those of you who know Harry Potter, in Ollivander's shop, it's just stacks upon stacks upon stacks of wands. So that's what this place was at the end. It was just stacks on stacks on stacks of wands. And then each person's name from who worked on the film was on these wands.
Yeah, sweet.
It was so cool.
And then after there, you go into the gift shop.
Yeah. Which
was huge.
I think, oh my gosh, it was enormous.
Yeah.
And like I almost bought a Weasley sweater while we were there, but it was expensive.
Yeah, I think I almost did the same.
Yeah. I don't think we bought anything.
I almost bought the Harry Christmas sweater.
Yeah,
with
that's
the H on it.
Yeah, that's the Weasley one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I was going to get one of those, and but it was so expensive.
I didn't get anything.
I think I got the lanyard at King's Cross the second time we went to King's Cross because we needed more cannolis. So we went back to King's Cross.
Yeah. No, it was too much money, so I don't think we got anything there.
Yeah, and they had the carts going halfway through the walls. So we could
Oh,
pose
yeah, we
with them,
did that.
and you could get professional photos done, but we just like took our own photos of each
Yeah.
other, and it was great. Honestly,
And then we got to sit on the train.
yeah, we got to sit in like a little thing, and there was
Yeah.
like the trolley with all the candies on
Yeah.
it. It was so good.
It
I was
good.
like,
I can't remember how much. I'm gonna see.
I don't remember how much it was either. I feel like it was kind of expensive, but then I was like, worth it. I don't even care.
I think it was kind of.
Up there.
Yeah, I want to see how much it was though. What is it called?
Warner Bros. Studios?
Oh yeah. So it is in Watford.
Yeah.
Ticket prices.
We didn't stay in Watford. We left Watford as soon as we were
Yeah.
done.
So
But we were there like the entire day.
We were there a while.
That literally took the whole day. And then we came back, ordered McDonald's, and watched Naked Attraction.
Did we get the whole like package with did we get a tour book? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Because you could either get the adult complete studio tour package, which is like the ticket, and then you get like a souvenir guidebook with it.
Yeah.
And that's £56.
Yeah.
Or you just get the ticket, and the ticket's £47.
I think because the booklet, I think, just had photos of the sets.
Yeah.
And I think we chose not to because I was like, can we take pictures there? And you were like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I was like, then we don't need the booklet.
Yeah. But
So-
£47.
Not bad for
bad.
literally a full day.
Yeah, it's like $65-70.
Yeah.
I don't know how much the bus was.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think the bus was that much money.
I don't think so.
I want to say like £15 per person.
Yeah. I don't think it was that
Train was £4.
yeah. Yeah. But it was like, it was phenomenal. Like, that was one of my favorite days.
It was really fun.
It was so worth it, like, to go and see everything. There was so much there, too. Like, I was
Yeah.
actually, like, just stunned. And, like, even, like, when you first go in and you're waiting to actually go through, there's so much thought put into it.
They're playing the movies as well.
They're playing the movies, and then there's also, like there was, like, a little cafe at the beginning that was a literal chocolate frog box
Yeah.
that was opened up, and it was called the Chocolate Frog Cafe, and it had, like, sweets and, like, lattes and coffee and stuff that you could get, but it was a literal chocolate frog box that was, like, opened up, and
Yeah.
that was the cafe. Like, it was actually insane, like, the amount of detail that they put into it.
Yeah, how much was it to build that?
I have no idea.
Like, holy fuck.
idea. But it
Because they're
was
still expanding.
yeah, and it's and like even just like you show up and right outside like the doors are the chess pieces from the movie.
Yeah. It's
I
sick.
was like, what? Holy! I can't.
It's definitely worth it if you're a Harry Potter fan.
1,000,000%.
You could probably do it twice if you wanted to.
Probably.
There's
Definitely things that I
They're always adding new
forgot
stuff.
about. They had like the whole Diagon Alley there.
Oh my god, they did. I forgot.
And
about
we walked
that.
right through it. It was incredible.
Oh yeah, and they have the Weasley. What is it?
Weasley's Wizard Wheezes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so cool.
They had that shop in there as well, and you
Yeah.
could get some stuff.
Yeah. It was really cool. And then that was kind of like later in the week. And then the next day, that night we came back and just did a pub for dinner. We
Yeah.
got fish and chips. That was actually the first time we had fish and chips in the whole time we were there.
I know.
We got fish and chips one time. The whole
good, though.
time. Yeah, it was really good where we went to. And, like, the place was empty when we went in. It was just, like, a few guys at the bar downstairs. So, and they were like, oh, you can go upstairs if you want.
Yeah.
We literally sat in, like, a corner that was, like, super cute
Yeah.
on our own and just got fish and chips.
And it was raining outside.
Yeah, it was really cute. And, yeah, and then the next day, we had, like, 1 day left to do 2 days left to do where we just didn't have anything planned.
No.
So we went back to Notting Hill.
And then I think that's when I got my tattoo.
That's when you got the tattoo. And what is it?
I don't know.
I think it was the butterfly.
Oh, I thought you meant the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a butterfly on my shoulder. It's super tiny.
Yeah.
I think it was called the Portobello Road tattoo. because the logo was an eye.
I think so, yeah.
And honestly, it was so sketchy. Because we went in, and then I paid for it here.
Yeah.
And then literally directly to the right behind the counter was a tattoo bed.
Yeah.
And then she just did a tattoo there.
Yeah. Yep.
Fine though. Healed fine. Wasn't infected.
Yeah, it was fine.
Overpriced.
You also paid a shit ton for the tiniest tattoo ever.
Yeah. I mainly did it because I just wanted to get a tattoo in Notting Hill for the experience.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. I think it was...
It was £100.
It was £100.
For literally this tattoo
stupid me.
Is smaller than
It's a fingernail
my
on your thumb.
fingerprint. Yeah.
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 Stupid.
It was tiny.
But they thought, hey, she...
Isn't from here.
She's not from here. Let's fuck around with her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, honestly, do it. In this moment, I don't care.
Yeah. That's when we got the donut.
Oh, yeah.
Was the second time. And it was called, we got one because they're so big. And they cut it in half for us.
I got the Frere Rocher one.
No, not this
No?
time. No, that must have been somewhere else. That
Which
was
one
at
did I get?
that was at Dum Dum Donuts where we got the Ferrero Rocher one.
Which one did I
This
get?
was just a glazed one,
Oh.
and we just got one of them because
it was
they're
massive.
huge, and then we got it cut in half. But the place is called Donut Time.
Donut time.
Yeah, so that's why it says it's always a good time
Gotcha.
for a donut.
And then is that when we went into the Notting Hill bookshop?
Yes. Yeah, we went in and got and you got your magnets and
I got my
coasters.
magnets, and then I got a really cute tote bag.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go in there. Also because Notting Hill's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to pop in and check it out.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Yeah. It was really nice. And it was nice that we had a day and a bit to go back and do other things that we might have missed or that we wanted to do. We went to Westminster Abbey that day because the day that we did the bus tour we wanted to, but it got too long of a day and we didn't get to. So that's when we went to Westminster Abbey, and I have the photos around it, and you can walk around the grounds there all over. So that was really cool. And then there was one guy protesting wanting to ban plastic.
Oh yeah, he was nice.
He was really nice, and I asked him, can I take your picture? And he was like, yeah. So we saw that, and then I just have a few monument things. We went to the National Gallery that day.
Oh yeah.
That
was cool.
Yeah, I saw a picture of a man's bum.
And you loved it.
And I was staring at it, and then Annie took a picture of me saying art recognizes art. We went to Chinatown that day.
Oh my god, we did.
Yeah, and we saw the restaurant from What a Girl Wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then we went back to Covent Gardens, and that's when you got your necklace.
Right.
And your watch. We also ate in Chinatown. We got bubble tea in Chinatown.
And then did we go for Chinese food?
No, we got that Italian place that was hella overpriced.
Oh, fuck, it was.
It was that place. We were looking for Chinese food, but we couldn't find anything that was good price.
Yeah.
And then the Italian place was a chain, so you were like, oh, it's a chain, it'll be good. And then we went in and it was not.
Also, when we went in, people were dressed.
They were dressed nice, and we were in tights.
Jeans.
And literally, I was wearing tights and a ball cap and a jean jacket.
Yeah. We weren't dressed for the part.
No, and we should have read the room and probably
we should have. People were literally in gowns,
heels and
pearls,
nice
definitely
dresses.
White upper class.
Yeah.
Uncomfy.
No, we didn't. We were
go?
We're gonna have some.
We didn't
pizza.
care though.
No, we did not.
We literally did not care.
It was when we got the bill that we were like, why is it so expensive? And then we looked around and we were like, you know what? This place actually does look expensive.
What? I think it's just because we were in our own world the entire time.
Yeah. And then that was the last. I think we ended up getting McDonald's that night again. We got McDonald's 3 times while we were there.
Yeah.
We just ordered it to the hotel. And then we would watch Naked Attraction before we went to bed and ate our McDonald's.
And Celebrity Juice.
Which one's that one?
That's the one with like the panel with the guy has like blonde hair in the middle, and then there's like teams and they have points.
Oh yeah.
But mainly it was Naked
Mainly
Attraction,
we really enjoyed Naked Attraction.
which is a wild show.
It is a wild show. Yeah, I have to admit it's a wild show, but we loved it.
Yeah.
We couldn't get enough of it.
It's hilarious.
It was like we would eat McDonald's and watch Naked Attraction and then like go to sleep and get ready for the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such a good trip though. And then the next day we were flying out that day at like noon. So we left that day. We did get an Uber to the airport that
we're
day.
like, fuck it.
Because we were like, we're not gonna.
No.
Also, I think we woke up kind of late.
I think we were a little bit late.
We were a little bit late. But we made it. We didn't miss our flight. So
I can't remember getting to the airport.
I just remember we took an Uber.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot of traffic, and the guy that drove us, we almost were sick because we were both in the back seat, and he was so jerky. He also dropped us off at this random spot outside the airport.
He also almost got in a car crash.
But we flew out of Gatwick, so we had to fly. We had to get the Uber to the train station.
He drove us to Victoria, and then we took Victoria to Gatwick.
Yeah, so then we were at Victoria. By the time we got to... Oh, he hit another... he hit a sign. He hit a sign. He hit a sign as he was dropping us off.
Because then he just went, ooh.
Oh? And we were like,
Sir.
oh my gosh. We were like traumatized in this car. And we were like, he was so jerky that I was like, I thought I was going to be sick in the car.
Yeah.
Because I get car sick sometimes.
And we were both in the back.
We were both in the back. Like, it was so rough, but it was funny. And then we finally get in. We make it to the airport. So our flight was at noon. You don't usually fly out right at noon. So I think we ended up flying out like 12:30, 1 o'clock by the time we got on the plane and everything. And then we get back to Toronto. And what happened in Toronto? Oh, after all of this flight, we get back and it's like, what time was it? Like 1 p.m.?
Yeah, 1 or 2.
Yeah, because of the time difference. Then we waited literally an hour and a half for our luggage.
It just wasn't coming. I'm like,
we were he was
God.
like, they're really backed up because there was like 5 flights that came in at the same time.
Yeah.
So they're unloading in order, but your flight was the last to come in.
Yeah.
So we had to wait an hour and a half. Annie's like texting her mom being like, we're really sorry, but like we still don't have our luggage.
Yeah.
So we literally just stood there for an hour and a half waiting for our luggage. By the time we leave the airport, it's like 4:30 in the evening, and it's rush hour in Toronto now.
I'm tired at this point.
We were tired, and then...
Also, I was hungry.
Yeah, we were... I don't even remember. Did we even eat?
I think my mom got us some food.
I think so, too. So we got food, and then Annie had to stop at her apartment because she was going home to Peterborough for a couple days.
Yeah.
And then they were dropping me off at Scarborough, which thank God you did because I was going to take transit.
You would have not made it.
I would not have made it. But thankfully, they dropped me off in Scarborough, and then I literally, nothing in my apartment or my room was unpacked.
Yeah.
So literally not even the bed. So when I got home, I had to pull a comforter out of a garbage bag to put on my bed so I had something. And then I saw Judah that same night. But because I was living like right across the street from the gym at that point, and he was like working. We didn't get back to Scarborough. So we left the airport at 4:30. We didn't get back to Scarborough until 7:30 p.m.
Yeah. We got home really late.
We got home, which means you guys didn't get home until like 10.
9?
Yeah. Yeah,
it was
wild.
As soon as I got in the door, bed.
Out, yeah. I stayed up until like 12:30ish because Judah came over. And then eventually I was like, I need to sleep. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm exhausted.
I was so tired, but it was such a fun trip.
It was really fun. It was so worth it. And like, and like going with you was so great. Like, I feel like we travel well together.
Yeah, we didn't have any fights.
We didn't fight once.
We didn't have like
anything.
anything. Nothing went wrong.
Yeah, literally nothing went wrong.
No. Which is good. There's no bickering. Because, like, you know when
No.
you're with someone for a long time and then when you're, like, put under pressure with times and stuff?
Yeah.
Nothing
Literally
was an
nothing.
issue.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, we did a good job. I think that's a big reason why we were like, okay, we could live together.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we did a good job. I'm proud of us.
I know. It was so much fun. Now I just want to go back.
I just want to travel elsewhere now. I just want to travel in general now.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go next?
Oh my god. I want to go to the south of France. I want to go back to Italy, but somewhere else in
Yeah.
Italy. Because where did I go in Italy? I went to, like, where are the main places?
Rome?
Did I go to Rome?
I think you did go to Rome.
Yeah, Rome.
I'm pretty sure I saw in your story that you were in
Roman,
Rome.
oh my god, the other main one.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I want to go somewhere else. Oh, but there's so many places that I want to go to. So many.
There's
I
a
wanna go
lot
to
of places.
Germany.
Literally everywhere.
Just all over Europe.
Yeah, I want to go to like Bali, Greece, Maldives, Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to go to Australia.
Australia, New Zealand. I want to go to Japan. I don't want to go to China right now.
No, I don't think I want to go to North Korea.
Is it North Korea or South Korea that's bad?
North Korea.
Yeah, then no.
South Korea is pretty.
I don't really have a desire to go to Russia either.
They don't want us there.
Right.
So.
Right. They're not a fan of the LGBTQ plus.
No. So we won't be going there.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's pretty though. Some certain areas in Russia are
I've
nice.
heard the architecture there is like
It's
phenomenal.
stunning.
Also, like I watched The Queen's Gambit.
Oh
and
yeah.
The final thing is in Russia,
Mm.
and a lot of the scenery, I was like, holy.
The Kremlin, is that in Russia?
I have no idea. What's the Kremlin?
It's like a government building.
Oh, probably.
I don't know if it's Russia or if it's like Croatia.
Kremlin. It makes me think of Gremlin.
Because it's Kremlin with a K. I'm almost certain it's German.
I mean, I don't know, if it's Kremlin with a K.
Do you think? It sounds Slavic.
Yeah. Oh, Sweden's another place I would go.
It's in Moscow.
Poland.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places I want to go. Jamaica,
God.
Mexico,
I'm going to New York.
Barbados.
That's my next one.
Yeah.
But
I think we're
that's
doing
not really anything crazy.
I think we're doing Cuba or Dominican. One or the other.
I want to go to south of France. I think I might do south of France for
It's
Christmas.
nice.
Because Brittany wants to go to south of France as well.
A friend of mine wants to do that for her birthday next year,
Yeah.
which is nice, but I was like, that's expensive. So I was like, we'll see. If I have the money, if I can save the money, I'll go.
That is expensive.
Yeah, everything's expensive there. That's like
Yeah.
where all the bougie people go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so pretty.
It is really pretty and probably worth the money too
Yeah.
to go, but we'll have to see where I am at financially at that point.
Yeah.
So we'll see, but
Yeah,
I
definitely
would
the
love
south
to
of
go.
France.
I would love to go to Italy. I want to go to Italy so bad.
Italy's stunning.
Italy just looks stunning.
The
Everything
food
is so pretty.
is unreal.
Yeah. Oh, I mean gelato like every other
I
day.
ate so much gelato. Gelato's expensive.
Yeah, I know. It's like $7 for a small.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like $6 here for a small. So I can only imagine when you're actually in Italy.
Getting the real
and you're a
thing.
tourist.
Yeah.
Because everybody charges tourists way more. But yeah, worth it. Definitely worth the money to go on the trip. The trip was pretty expensive trip to go to England for 10 days.
How much was like $2,000?
2,100, I think.
2,100?
Around there. 2,200-ish.
Yeah.
For everything.
Round trip was $700.
Round trip was 700, yeah. I think we also got a deal on it.
We just booked at a good time.
We just booked, like, yeah. But yeah, it was great. It was phenomenal. Loved it. Honestly, would recommend traveling to anybody. Just travel
especially in your 20s.
if you can. Like, yeah, just like explore the world because there's so much of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, there are easy ways to budget.
yeah.
There are.
There are. You just really have to like do your research and go into it. Search everything incognito mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
But
you just
yeah.
have to be cautious.
Definitely worth it. I loved it. I hope to
Yeah.
go to New York soon too.
Yeah.
I would like to go to New York
I'm excited. I think June I'm going.
next June. Yeah, so in a year. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little break from COVID. I'm over it. But we're both
yeah.
double vaxxed.
We are.
So
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
I have to pee.
Same. You want to sign off?
Yeah. Okay, friends. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye, friends.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something